Hey guys, and welcome back to a little more fun with Minecraft, the Beta 1.6 Update Edition. So, as most of you I'm sure already know, as you have received the update yourself, the Beta 1.6 update came out just a couple days ago. And while it did bring a bunch of new bug fixes and, as always, a bunch of new bugs, it also brought a lot of interesting new little things. Probably not the least of which is full Nether support in SMP now. Something that I won't be able to show you in this video as I don't really have a server I can go to and just mess around with. But, skipping right ahead, we now have, as I said, a number of new craftable items that I think are pretty cool. And the first of which are maps. Very interesting things. Now, for anyone who's not sure of how to make one, it requires paper and a compass. Although I imagine everyone out there knows exactly how to make one, considering the video Mojang released earlier this week. So, but to start off, paper. Sugarcane, or reed as they used to be, just straight across, and you get paper. Bam. Now that you've got your paper, make a circle of paper, and then add your compass. Very fun. Now, something I'm not sure about. Oh, now I am. This one I've already been messing with. I wasn't sure if it would duplicate. So, it seems when you make your map, the exact place you were standing now becomes the center of your brand new map. And now, you can just walk around with it. You don't have to look at it. But it will continue to map things out for you, all nice and great. But if you want to know where you're going, just look down, and there you go. Lots of fun with that. Alright, so, what else do we have? Well, trapdoors, of course. Let me go ahead and get back to the workbench real quick, and show you how to mix up some of these. They're actually a lot of fun. I've played around with them a little bit. So, gonna need some wood, and this is another update Notch has added. He finally added the Shift+Click to craft all option. So, just hold Shift, and bam. Instantly, all 40 wood right in your inventory. I love it. So, there we go. We're going to get 5 wood. No, 5 wood. 10 planks. No. Cannot speak today. 10 trapdoors. And again, the Shift+Click thing works beautifully. So now, with the 16 I made before, you now get all 26 that we can play with. Now, something else I wanted to point out about Shift+Click, you'll notice this is pretty easy to do. And you can go ahead and... let's see, let me go and stop it. There. Now, you'll notice I've got enough to make one set of trapdoors, but I've got this extra set here. When you use Shift+Click, it doesn't stop at the recipe you're currently crafting. It goes and grabs everything in the crafting window. Anything that's craftable that's still left over, it will craft it. So, you'll note I've got a full stack of sticks here, and I've got my 26 trapdoors. Now, when we Shift+Click, uh-oh, where'd those extra planks go? It instantly crafted those remaining planks into sticks for you. So, be careful about that when you guys are messing around. And now let's go ahead and start playing with some trapdoors. I've seen some really interesting things that you can do with them on the wiki. Like, you can actually make retractable stairs. That has got to be awesome. This one's currently my favorite choice right now. Kind of give myself a nice little blockage. Nice little way to keep things safe. So I can just kind of come through here and be like, aha. But yeah, I like that one. I think those are going to be really handy, especially in the LP. So let's see, what else? Ah, yes. Mushrooms will now actually spread, so you're going to be able to start your own mushroom farms. Now, they apparently grow very, very slowly, so you probably have to be a very patient mushroom farmer, but you can do that now, so awesome, since mushroom soup is so useful. Alright, now, let's see. What else? Well, I'm going to have to go into another world to show you guys some of the other new things that have shown up in this 1.6 update. So, let's head there now. And this one I felt was very appropriate because we need a shrubbery. Yeah, so I am heading to a new world because the world I was in is my old original Alpha 1.1.2 world from decades ago, it feels like. So, decided to generate this brand new one using the seed that you saw right there as the world name because I was looking for something in particular. And what is that? Well, as it's called, I wanted some shrubberies. Ahaha. As you can see, I've spent a little time messing around in this world, but really just messed around for about 10 minutes. So, these are now your new, I guess, wild grass for deserts. They're called, like, dead shrubs, I think. You can't harvest them. If you try to do so, they just disappear. And it's like, aww, but I wanted to put it somewhere else. It's like, the game's all, well, duff, you can't. They disappear. Something else that's new, in addition to the other wild grass in the desert, you get wild grass in other certain biomes. And I'm very happy that the spawn point that I was just up at happened to be right near all these brand new things all at once. I think I picked the perfect seed. So, now that we got all this grass, you might be wondering, well, what's the point? It kind of looks okay, but pfft, it's silly and it gets in my way. Well, Notch decided that if you're going to be farming and if you're going to be having a wheat farm, you're no longer going to be able to just start tilling grass and getting seeds to come out of it. That don't work no more. Don't know why, but now, to get these seeds like I've got in my hand, you actually have to come through and break grass to actually get seeds. Which I guess sort of makes sense. Maybe these are wild wheat? I don't know. There's kind of a cognitive disconnect right there, where it's grass, but the seeds make wheat. I don't really get it either. So, that's really all that I think I can show you guys for the 1.6 update, but there are a couple things in this world that I wanted to show you guys, just in case you might be interested in checking out the shrubbery seed yourself. Right over this way. Some of you guys might understand what this shape kind of resembles. So let me go ahead and show you. Right here, about, from that cactus is spawn, we've got a dungeon. Just right here in the open, waiting to say, hey, what's up? Aw, and it's spiders. So boring. Ooh, and it's got cocoa beans. Ha ha ha. Something I have never actually found in any of the worlds I've messed around in, so that's a nice find. You guys might want to check that out yourself if you've been having that kind of trouble. So the other thing is a bit of a walk away, so I'm just going to cut ahead until we get there. Okay, and we are coming up on it now. I can tell because I left the dirt here to remind myself. Alright, so... Aha, there we go. You guys might not find this too interesting, but it was sort of a first for me, and I just thought I would take a little bit of time and show off this very weird occurrence that I found. Now, I know it's not impossible to see mushrooms grow on trees, although I can't be certain. I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be one of the bugs Notch fixed. Like I said, I'm not sure. And something else, going back to what I was saying, I have seen this before, but only in the daytime, only after the sunlight comes up and the mushrooms decide, oh, it's too bright, and they pop off the tree, and usually you just find sort of a, I don't know, sort of like one of those of mushrooms floating around. Anyway, I just thought this was kind of funny that they happen to spawn in the exact spot that would protect them from the sunlight. Alright, well, as I said earlier, I think that's just about all I can really talk about for this update. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and for those of you who have been watching my LP, I actually just finished editing up episode 82, and actually you'll probably have seen that before this episode is out, as that's actually rendering as I speak. So, if you have not seen it yet, I hope you guys are looking forward to it, and I will see you guys again in the next Minecraft update.